What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of this Ronnie Fieg collaboration with Clarks and Adidas on this 8th Street Samba in the Summit White colorway. So the way that this shoe released was very interesting. This shoe alongside two other colorways that dropped with it, they released at the beginning of 2023. And of course, they sold out right away, but in a surprise twist, Ronnie Fieg opened up a pre-order system, giving people a window of time where they could place their order for any of the three colorways, but the only caveat is that they had to wait for the factory to actually produce their shoe, so essentially Kith would be holding your money for about 7 or 8 months time. So this Summit White colorway released alongside a Savannah colorway as well as a Shadow Green colorway. All three pairs retailed for a price of $220 US or $310 here in Canada. So like I mentioned in the beginning, this is a triple collaboration. It combines the creative mind of Ronnie Fieg with the classic Adidas Samba silhouette and these unique touches that stay true to Clarks. And of those three colorways, this Summit White pair was easily my favorite of the bunch. I thought the Savannah pair was kind of cool in a very Clarks-centric way, but I wasn't a big fan of that Shadow Green colorway, so that one was an easy pass. But because it was a pre-order system, which honestly I thought is a great idea, it gives the opportunity for anyone that actually wants a shoe to buy it for retail. All we had to do was just wait and be patient. To me, it's better than paying resale prices. So first things first, here's a quick look at the packaging. So this comes in a very beautiful custom box. So we have this very scenic graphic on the very top. And then on this side of the box, we have the logo for Ronnie Fieg and Clarks collaboration for the 8th Street. So as for the shoe itself, this is a unique twist on the classic Adidas Samba model. So as we start things off with the upper, for the most part, this upper is constructed out of a cow suede, and it's done in the Summit White color, which in real life is more of a very light gray tone. Overlaid on the front toe cap, we have this W-shaped suede overlay, which is done in more of a darker gray. And then covering the eyelets, the suede here has a bit more of a warmer tone to it, as opposed to the more cooler and grayish tone of the suede underneath. Overlaid on the mid panel, we have the signature Adidas 3 stripes, which is constructed out of a genuine green colored leather. And then we have Samba branding debossed right next to it. Moving downwards, we have more of that Summit White colored suede. We have another overlay of suede running down the bottom of the heel, and then the top of the heel, this is covered in more of that green colored leather that we saw earlier on the mid panel. In terms of laces, so these come with two different lace options. The standard default lace is a flat style lace done in this off-white color, but they also come with a pure white colored flat lace as well, if you want to give the shoe a little bit more pop and contrast. Underneath this foam tongue is covered in a layer of suede on the top. And then we have this rectangular leather patch on the very top of the tongue, and here we have Adidas, Clarks, and Ronnie Fieg co-branding debossed across it. The interior liner of the back end of the shoe, this is covered in an off-white colored leather, which feels very soft to the touch. And then as far as the insoles go, so these come with their typical foam-lined insole, nothing too special here, but overlaid on the heel portion of the insole, we have a patch of leather, once again with Adidas, Ronnie Fieg, and Clarks co-branding visible here as well. And then stamped onto the medial edge of the inner collar, you can see here we have the logo or branding for Charles F. Stead, which I believe is a company that sources the leather and the suedes, and they're based out of England. So the upper of the Samba, instead of the traditional rubber cup sole, because this is a Clarks collaboration, they've replaced that with this crepe rubber sole. So this is a semi-translucent rubber, which has a bit of a gummy feel and look to it. So you can see on the bottom, instead of your traditional Samba outsole, this is entirely constructed out of that same crepe rubber, which is really what gives this shoe a very unique look. So in terms of the sizing of this shoe, to me these shoes fit true to size, so that's what I'd recommend. My foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me perfectly. If you're kind of in between sizes and you like more of a snug fit, you could go down to the smaller size, but for the majority of people out there, whatever your actual measured foot size is, I'd stick with that exact same size and you should be okay. To give you guys a point of comparison, I'm also a size 10 in most Adidas Sambas as well, and getting these in the same size as those regular Sambas, there's about an index finger's width space between the top of the shoe and the top of my toe, and the width of the shoe was perfectly fine to me at least. Next up, in terms of the comfort, so this is one area of the shoe that was a significant upgrade compared to your typical Adidas Samba. So because they incorporate this very chunky crepe rubber outsole, this material in itself has a lot more give and a lot more compression and squishiness to it, which is what really gives the shoe a lot more comfort. So to be honest, I was pleasantly surprised by the comfort of the sneaker. Even straight out of the box, the moment I put my foot inside, I felt a little bit of that compression and that cushioning underfoot, and to me at least, it felt pretty nice. So this is a shoe that I feel like is stylish, but it doesn't sacrifice comfort that the Adidas Samba typically does. So at least from a comfort standpoint, it's definitely a significant upgrade. Finally, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship on this shoe, so first off, material quality, I thought it was very nice. These suedes, the leathers, it all felt very genuine, very high quality. So from a material standpoint, I really had zero complaints. And from a build and craftsmanship standpoint, for the most part, this shoe was pretty much free of any flaws. The stitch job was really flawless. There was no visible glue stains. I had some minor issues with a little bit of staining on the Summit white colored suede, but that might have been just because the green leather was rubbing against the suede. So maybe because of the packaging instead of the actual craftsmanship, that could be one of the reasons why. But hopefully your pairs were free of any flaws. Definitely if you got the Savannah or the green pair, more likely than not, you're not gonna have any stains on those pairs. It's probably more of an issue on this specific colorway. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet. I'll lace them up for you and I'll show you guys how these look. To me, what I really love about this collaboration is that it injects elements of all three collaborative partners. So we have Ronnie Fieg's creativity, the classic look of the Adidas Samba, and of course the iconic crepe rubber outsole that Clarks really makes famous. So even though I'm not a huge Samba guy, I really like what they were able to do with this mashup model. And like I said in the beginning, to me, the Summit white colorway was easily my favorite. It just stands out so well with the contrasting tones, and I can definitely see these breaking necks when they're worn on feet. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Ronnie Fieg, Clarks, and Adidas 8th Street Samba in the Summit white colorway. Of the three colors in this pack, how would you rank them from best to worst? And for anyone watching, did you also jump onto the pre-order? Did you hit on the original release? I know on my Instagram I posted these already, and a lot of people were saying that they missed out on the pre-order or that they regret not pre-ordering at the time. So who knows, maybe they'll open up another round of pre-order or they'll release new colorways of this model. I wouldn't be surprised either way. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my X or Twitter account at sean.go spelled out, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.